looking in that mirror, a certain amount of what comes out of you is just exploration, you know.
If I listen to it like that, does that work? I could just hear myself, which is a little bit annoying, but that might actually be the only way. Got you now. I think it is because I'm listening to it. Like if I where is it? Properties, levels. No, listen. If I stop listening to it in my headset, then it will probably go away. So I'm gonna do it now. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, I just turned it off and now I've put it back on. So the question is, was it working then? Nope. Okay. Something wrong with my OBS. I'll just deal with it for tonight, but it is slightly confusing. It's slightly confusing listening to it. It's like ever so slightly delayed. And yes, we are playing a bit of ETS. Why not? You know, whilst the chat is slow, I mean, it might never speed up. But I thought, why not? We'll give it a go. Where's the music volume? I want to get rid of that. There we go. Oh, my Pro Mods is out of date. I certainly won't be updating it. Not tonight, anyway. I'll just get it on. I'll get it on game mode. I'm here. What mod do you need? Well, exactly. You know, I don't really care. I'm just enjoying it, and whoever is here, I'm absolutely fine with it. Hey, young trucker, what happened to the vlogs? Hello, Richard Rushton. I'll just call you Richard. Game changer detected. No, that's fine. Okay, one sec. Anyway, yeah, what happened to the vlogs? Right, so we went through a load of tupies, changing companies, and I'll have my own route, which is very much the same every day. Which means doing vlogs can get quite difficult. It's not very interesting. But I have got a vlog coming up. And some flying videos, as well as some different sorts of lorry videos. Right. They are connected, right? Yeah. Got the controller connected. Detect. Input, was it? Okay, let me just make sure this is working. Okay, well, we're in. The question is, okay, right, let's get this sorted then. And then does that work? Ah, yeah. Good, Richard. How's your week been? Yeah, not too bad. Thanks. Even better now that a bright thing in the sky's made an appearance. Yeah, absolutely. It's been lovely. Very lovely. Been going down to the south coast. That's where my route is. Look up, down, look left, right. Let's just switch this over to the game really quickly. There. That should work. There we go. Leave it like that. Just whilst I get my... I don't have a steering wheel. But I have a joystick. I don't use the joystick for it. I actually use like... There's kind of like a switch on the back, which is really for rudders. But I use those. Evening, Ryan. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Let me just move my mic out of the way. I'll be back in a sec. And the lorry's just starting to go back. It's rolling. Good, thanks. At work. Where are you working at a minute? On the roads or not on the roads? So as you can see, the setup is... I need to change the buttons actually. It's not perfect. It's just a joystick and stuff. But it does the job. It does the job. Why not, eh? Why not? Okay, so throttle will be that one. Brake reverse is that one. Night driver park tap and brake in a minute. Brilliant. But it's nice at night. I don't know if I can manage it. Although I do like working in the dark. I start early in the morning, and my favourite time is before the sun comes up. Definitely. Parking brake, just... Oh, yeah, wrong one. Okie dokie, right. Retarder increase, yeah. I'm just trying to look for something. Could do that. Look left. Okay, we'll go with that. Yeah, Ryan, whereabouts are you at the minute then? Service station somewhere. Alright, let's get a job. I am running a DAF. I'm not sure why. Because I do drive DAF sometimes. It's not very often. Let's go with a nice short one to start with. It's a bit more interesting to do it like that. I think so anyway. I've got a Rocket League car on there, Rocket League ball as well. I can tell I'm a bit of a fan of Rocket League. It's a fun game. Alright, this is not set up properly. This needs to go there. Just so I've got a bit of space. Alright. Come on. Oh, they're doing that thing. He's going to stop for me, but I hate it when I do this in this game. A lot better for me personally. I have more of a life on night, believe it or not. Start at 7, done by 6, have about 7 hours, so 7-8 hours sleep. Leave half the day to do what I want. Yeah, that's pretty good. 11 hours, that's pretty good. I usually do about 12. I could do less. Which on days I was starting at 5, done by 9, 10. Well, sorry, not 9, 10. 7 or 8. Yeah, it's pretty painful that. I was doing a route before that was start at 4 AM and be done at 7. So literally pretty much 15 hours a day. Obviously only 3 days a week. There you go, we'll take a quick look at the lorry. I've even got my YTUK in the window. Birmingham, I see. Not too far from me then. Well, a couple of hours anyway. So yeah, quick look. It's DAF XF, Super Cab, 5:30 break. There you go. 20 plate. Love it. Yeah, so it's only a 2-hour drive to Felixstowe. Nice short drive. So I've got the Razer Black Widow keyboard. A Black Widow Ultimate actually. And you can set profiles for the RGB, and I've got one set up for Euro Truck. It's actually like a default one. I think it's one of the community ones. And yeah, so whenever, like, if I put my hazards on right now, then the F key flashes in red, which is it's just really cool. But it also lights up all the keys that you need. I just really like it. Is your work job a lot? Is your new job a lot better, like work-wise? Well, it's the same job. We've just been tupied, so I still do the exact same job. But now that I have my own route, I don't know. It's a bit of a double-edged sword having your own route. It's nice because you get to talk to the same people, and I know them all by names, and they know a lot that's going on in my life, and I know, some stuff that's going on in their lives. So it's good because you get that kind of report off of people. It's just not that interesting. That's the only thing. And I do want to do vlogs and stuff like that, but it's really difficult when, you really are just doing the same thing day in and day out. You can't make vlogs off that. But yeah, it's about 7 hours of driving a day, so it's a good route. It's a good route. Original reason I chose it when it came in was because it went down to a part of the country that I had a lot of memories of. But these days, is he letting me out? Yes, he is. Yeah, so these days, that's not such a good thing because, it was to my ex-girlfriend, and we're not together anymore. So in the beginning, that was quite difficult going down there every day and seeing all the places I used to go. But it's good. It still is good. What route are you on now? Because some of your vlogs in London. Yeah. So that's what I was doing a lot of when I was a spare driver, and that's really when I started vlogging properly. When I say properly, I mean I've probably only got a handful of videos still. But yeah, a lot of our routes are in London. But of course, I was never going to accept a route that was a London route. It's just too much hassle. And I've been there a good amount of time now. I can pretty much choose what I want effectively, what days I work and stuff like that. But no, it's down to Portsmouth. Not just Portsmouth, but there's a couple in Portsmouth. You've got Havant, Fareham, Gosport. It's all in the same area. And then a farm collection near Trucker Jono, actually, and Ashley Hale. Although, funnily enough, I've only ever come across Trucker Jono in Gosport one day. That was a few weeks ago. Hello, Morgan Moore. How are you doing, my friend? I am not doing too badly, thanks. I was just chilling out. I thought I'd just start a stream. But it's good to see you. Not a bad run then. No, it's not. 5 drops, then a farm collection. I'm more than happy with that. More than happy. Especially you can just take it easy. I don't work for a company that are constantly on your ass all day. Trying to get you to do things and checking. Well, have you done this? How many empties did you take from there? Some companies will do that, but... And maybe they do in my company, but maybe they just trust me and not other drivers. Good, he's still doing trucking vlogs. I've got one coming up on my new route. The reason why there hasn't been any is because I'm on my own route now. I do the same route every day. I do that Sunday route actually, which I have already done a vlog on, which was the one where the bird flew into the seagull flew into the lamppost. That's my Sunday route still, because it's a short one. It's about a 7-hour day, which is quite nice. Yeah, the other days of the week, Monday to Thursday, that's it's all the same route. That's what you don't want. That's why I stopped doing days. What don't I want? Something I said and I've forgotten, obviously, but... What don't you want on days? Traffic? I feel like I didn't mention traffic, but I feel like that's all that... Really, that's the only thing with days that's different to nights, surely. I just always have a much more chilled time during the dark. Driving during the dark. Oh, people phoning up all the time, yeah. The night staff would never call me. They swap over at about 7 AM at where I work. And sometimes you can tell. Sometimes, you know, if they do call you, you know they're going to call you at 7 because that's when they've just swapped. Yeah, why are you there? Why is it taking so long? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they never do that. You know, if I'm waiting for a lorry for an hour to get off bay ahead of me, they never question. Which I'm very grateful for, because I don't want them to. I don't want to feel like I'm being tracked all the time, even though I know I'm being tracked. You know, if they really have a problem, they might mention it when I get back to the yard. But even that, I don't really have any problems with that. Are you able to say what company you work for? No. I'm not going to. They're absolutely useless at replying to my emails. Basically. But, do I need to change the name to it? Yes, I do. I'm 22, Harry Davis. Started when I was 18. Could you call me a young driver anymore? I don't know. 22 now. I'm getting old, boys. I'm getting old. But yeah, I don't want to say what company I work for because they haven't actually given me the go-ahead yet, which is why I haven't made any videos. Or one of the reasons why I haven't made any videos. But they've taken at least 6 months to reply to my email. Well, they still haven't replied. So, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I've got flying videos coming up though. I went flying today for the first time in a few months. A little bit rusty around the edges, especially when it comes to the landings, but was quite windy with the trees at about 100 feet, which you will see in the video. Yeah, so I want to do some trucking videos again, for sure. Most people can tell who you work for. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not giving it away. And actually, that's actually not true now. Because we TUP'd from that previous company. So I actually no longer work for that previous company, but I haven't done a video with this new company. So you wouldn't know. We shouldn't know. I haven't revealed it. When you become a pilot, what are you going to do with your trucking channel? I mean, that's still a fair amount of time in the future. But the channel will become something more of... I mean, I will probably do aviation videos if I'm allowed. You know, strap a GoPro to the window and watch me land at Stansted Airport or Heathrow or something. And maybe some explanation videos, things like that. Just things that interest me because I just love making videos. But it will become a channel that's more about me just doing things. Like if I go on a road trip, I might make a video about that. I don't mind a good road trip, that's for sure. Went to Cheddar Gorge last year and probably going again this year or next year maybe, and as a big road trip. like a lot of us. But yeah, it will become something more along those kind of lines. But for now, yeah, I want to be doing some more trucking videos. I am studying again, which is good. Doing my ATPLs. As long as you don't say, yeah, I'm not saying, and you know, I blur stuff out and stuff. If people work it out, that's not really my responsibility, is it? Been to a place near your old company, then could tell by the logo. Yeah. What, that business park? I assumed that business park. Told it's difficult for a company to give you a job if you're under 25 because of insurance. Is that true? Yes, absolutely. I was very lucky at the ripe old age of 18 to get a job driving a 26-ton rigid. Very lucky. It was definitely right place, right time. And back then, the company that I worked for was, I wouldn't say a cowboy operation, but definitely weren't, you know, we're not talking about Gist Logistics or Eddie Stobart, you know. We're talking about a company that was a little bit on the sly. It was rumoured. Anyway, it was rumoured. But of course I did follow, you know, I was insured. But they were quite happy to send me out with another driver for a day at the age of 18. And then, oh, what's happened here? This guy's decided to just sit in the middle of the roundabout. He's letting everyone out, isn't he? Well, I'll just go round you. Yeah, I was quite lucky. I still couldn't believe at age 18 they sent me out for one day with a driver, and then that was it. Just on my own. It's a good job I am who I am, though, because I picked it up very quickly. Someone else might not have, and then that could have been pretty devastating at that age. Yeah, opposite. Oh, okay, so Ocado. There's a bus station next door as well. Like a bus depot. I wouldn't say you've delivered there. Probably not. Could have. Like hazards on in the yard. Always do this. Always put the hazards on. Don't know why. What are you using to drive on your truck? It's just like a joystick. You can probably hear it creaking. It's very old. It's one of the first things I ever bought. I was about 12 when I bought it, and it's lasted all this long. I used to use it for like flight simulation and stuff. But it works. That's the trick. Let's see if I can get this in. It's so much more difficult to reverse on your truck than it is in real life. So much more difficult. It's actually very confusing. So I could have just stopped it there, but I'm not happy with that. It's not straight enough. Our GMA road name. Yeah, that's it. Spot on. Spot on. Also, I'm not driving with the steering wheel, so it's kind of, that's even more trying to figure out which way to turn. There we go. I'm happy with that. Oops. How much money do I actually have? 196. Any loans? Oh, yeah, I've got some loans. 5,000 a day. Imagine having to pay 5,000 a day to a loan. It's crazy interest. Birmingham. Yeah, go on then. Medical equipment. What? Vaccines or something? Be quite appropriate. Didn't want to say it, didn't want to give anything obviously away. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I respect that. Screw you guys, I'm going. You have to wait. It's just better to be safe than sorry, really, isn't it? Use engine sound mods to make the game more interesting. Yeah, I haven't really delved into mods. I've got pro mods. Well, I don't think this is pro mods. Do I have pro mods right now? No. See, because it's not updated, I need to re-download it. Oh, oops, console. Yeah, I need to re-download it. But I do use pro mods because it's really good, and I do have realistic mirror FOV, but that's about it actually. That's about it. But yeah, new videos coming out soon. I've got a fair amount of ideas at the minute. Everything is kind of coming together a little bit, which is nice. I'm looking forward to doing some flying videos. Do you play Xbox or anything? No, I play PC, but I play a lot of games that are cross-compatible. So I play like Call of Duty and stuff. I play with people that play on PlayStation. Play Rocket League as well. Again, that's cross-play as well. So it's really good actually. When I was, when I used to play on console when I was younger. Where's this job that was to Birmingham? Has it disappeared? I think it's run out of time. Someone's got 5 minutes. Alright then. 47 tons of transformer. Alright then. Let's do that. It's a heavy DLC. But yeah, as I was saying, I play PC, but I play a lot of cross-play stuff. Used to play a lot of PC games only, like DayZ, Armour, and all of that. I used to love that stuff when I was younger. Back when I actually had time to play games. This is slow. This is really slow. You can feel it. Even the brakes, you can really feel it as well. He's stopping, isn't he? He's bloody stopping in the wrong plot. I hate it when they do that. But these guys will do the exact same thing, so I might as well just go. Oh no, these guys don't. Come on. Okay, yep, stop there, fine. That ball is in a really bad position. Did you see that? It's right in front of the mirror. Smart arse decided to put it there. It's actually a terrible place for that. Hi Luke, how you doing? Luke's life. I'm 19, advice for agencies and work. Oof. Just keep going. It's tough. It's really tough. At that age, I was very lucky. Very lucky. I was trying to look for a job at the beginning of the year, or the end of last year. I was looking for like a tramping job, something a bit more interesting. Circumstances changed, so I didn't go through with that, but my experience in trying to look for a job was shocking. Even at the age of, I was 21 then, and I'd had 3 years experience, still people were saying you had to be 25. I thought the restrictions, it was either 18, 21 or 25. As long as you were, like, those were the kind of 3 policies that companies had. I thought as long as, I would have thought most companies would have employed a 21-year-old, especially after having 3 years experience. Yeah, I would say just keep plugging away, Luke. Keep plugging away, and eventually you'll find a company that wants you. Well, it's not that they don't even want you, it's just that they can't take you even if they wanted to. The insurance is a right bastard. Honestly, it really is. Make truck skin and trailer mods on Steam Workshop. Oh, brilliant. Which ones have you made? Because one of my mates made a Tesco's one in the past. That was great. I used to work at Tesco's in the store before I became a lorry driver, and when I became a lorry driver, that was when I kept playing Euro Truck for a little bit. Yeah, that was something I always liked to pull, was a Tesco's trailer. Hey Joe, yeah, it's my mate Joe. I'm seeing him tomorrow as well. Yeah, after his tests. Joe, go on the Discord. I assume by Discord it's my Discord, which no one has ever used. That's actually set up. I don't even know if that's set up. Like on YouTube. But the advice on the CPC Mod 2, I can't even remember doing my CPC Mod 2. It's that irrelevant. I mean, it's some valuable information in there, but you just forget about it once you've been doing a job for almost 4 years. You know? Oh, Nolan, nice. TDW, Maxi, Downton, and Hudson. The only one there that I haven't heard of is Hudson. Or maybe I have, I just can't remember. Maybe I've seen them somewhere. If you're on the stream, by the way, just make sure you give it a like if you haven't already. Likes just make a big difference. Put you up the list a little bit. And where are we going now? We're going Paris, and we've got a transformer. It's 47 tons. Technically, we should probably have a police escort now. But we don't. That would be cool. I think you can actually get that in a DLC somewhere, can't you? I find this very interesting, but the temperature gauge is actually slightly higher than it's like 2/3 up the way. Almost like the thermostat is stuck closed a little bit. Alright, let's lean back a bit, settling for the drive. Would you like me to make a truck skin for your company? Well, funnily enough, they're pretty much unmarked. On our company, anyway. But a Tesco's trailer would be wicked because I don't have that anymore because I lost it. Because I got a new PC. Oh, look at that. He's fucked me. Excuse the language. Done a bit of tramping, but it wasn't for me. It was like, I like getting home every night. Your own bed is personal preference. Yeah, see, I don't know, that was the thing. I was in two minds. I was in two minds about it. Now, I do want to be home. I mean, currently, I don't really have anywhere to live. Well, I do. Don't get the violins out. I'm not asking for that at all. It's not really like that. I'm back at home, but I don't have a bedroom. I kind of just, well, my sister lives with her boyfriend at the moment, so I kind of sleep in her old room, which is still her room, but she hasn't slept in it for, she hasn't lived there for many, many months. But yeah, like my PC set up in the living room, which it's horrible. It is pretty horrible, not gonna lie. And it's finding this, it's trying to work out in my head whether I want to be here all the time after every day, or whether I don't. Hey, look at it. Honk the horn. Oh, that button. I was using the down arrow. I thought that was slowing me down, but it didn't. Which one do you have? The shop, shop we drop, or the standard blue Tesco's one? Well, when I worked at Tesco's, we used to get the curtain sided blue ones. They were the 10 meters. I think they're 10 meter. So double axle at the back. Pretty much the same as the lorry I drive at the moment, actually. Oh, this is painful. This is painfully slow. Come on. Come on. I mean, any of them, Morgan, would be wicked. I just like having companies that I know. Like instead of just pulling around random transformers like this. I have my own trailer, actually. I should be using that. 2 or 3 is the 2. 2 at the back, Morgan. But in Eurotruck, you can get the 2 axles in the back, and but you can't get it. You can't get a shorter version of it. You can't get like an 11 meter trailer. It's still the full size, I believe. Anyway. Come on, coach. Let me through. I wish they'd flash in this game. No, it's just gonna overtake me. What car do you drive? An E46 is what I drive. A dirty diesel. 3 Series E46 is what I drive. A lot of people like it because you get the 27 a night for a night out, but personally I prefer a better work-life balance and a little less. Yeah, well that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, now that I'm back at home, doing tramping wouldn't be so bad, I don't think. I mean, I'm studying, so I do need access to my PC every day to be able to do that. But you know, if you have your own place and you're paying for your own place, imagine only being there 2 nights a week, or 3 nights, but sometimes 2. That would just be a waste of money, in my opinion, anyway. It's like, why would you do tramping and buy a nice car as well? It's half the time it's gonna be sat in your work car park. Not up for that. Not up for that at all. But it is interesting, you know, all the places you get to go. I'm in a group chat with all the. Done for speeding, it's just a loading somewhere. I'm in a group chat with the other vloggers, all the big ones, the little ones, and we share each other's location, or we share our locations to each other, and it's really interesting seeing where people go. Like literally one day, you know, someone could be, the cat's just strolled in. You know, one day literally someone could be in York, and the next day they'd be in Devon, and that would never happen with me. Been watching your channel from the start. Brilliant, Morgan. It's good. I wonder how many people have been here from the start. I mean, the start. Have you been here from the start, or from the like second start? Because I uploaded a video in 2017. Here she comes. Here she comes to disturb me. Yeah, I uploaded a video in like 2017. Can't see the keyboard now. Why? She's called Nyla. She's only 2 years old. And she loves my desk. And following me around. From the start. Yeah, so I did a video in 2017. It was when I was 18 and I was doing class 2 work. And I just did a video because I wanted to. And I left it there for probably, I think it was 2 years. Maybe a year. And it didn't get any views. And then it started getting views. It started getting subscribers. And I got 100 subscribers. And I was like, well, I should make another video because people are commenting on it and wanting another one. So I made another one. And another one. And there you go. Kept going. It was a lot easier back then because I was a spare driver. So I just did anything and everything. So a lot of the time I could make video. Oh. That's just great, isn't it? Neither, I'm trying to drive. Yeah, so yeah, I could make videos on the regular, but these days, no chance. I do have some ideas though. I've got a sticky note on my monitor on the left there, which you can't see, but I can. It's currently 6 bullet points, so I've got 6 video ideas coming up. Maybe a series as well. So what I used to do is too much running and messing about all the time, then getting back to base in the office saying, you running tonight? No thanks, yeah. That's it, isn't it? I mean, it's fun, but can't hear him. It's fun, but it's just too much, isn't it? It's just too much. That is living to work, in my opinion, rather than working to... No, sorry. No, that was the right way around, yeah. That is living to work rather than working to live, in my opinion. Obviously, it's up to people to make their own decision. That's why, at this point, when I become a pilot, I do not want to be away from home. It's not something I want to do. I still want to be back home every day. Morgan, what's your PC specs? i7 8700K. I overclocked it a few weeks ago to 4.8. It's on 3.8 at the moment. And if you do overclocking, it's on 3.8. No, 4.8. It is on 4.8. Yeah, 4.8 gigahertz, 1.2 volts. In case you wanted to give it a go. 16 gigabytes of DDR4. Not the fastest RAM. It's Corsair Vengeance DDR4. 1080, GTX 1080. What else? I have an SSD. That's basically what I run most stuff off, which is a terabyte, which works fine for me. And then a hard drive, which I put video clips on and recordings of games and whatnot, and that's 2 terabytes. So yeah, good amount of space. What else? Power supply, just a standard power supply, really. 700 watts. I think it's 700 watts. gold. But it's not a modular one though. And then the motherboard, that's an Asus. No, sorry, it's a ROG. An Asus ROG? I think. Z390. Z390F. Do you have Stream Deck or Elgato? No. I used to stream when I was younger, and I didn't, I didn't work then, so I didn't have the money for that kind of thing. And I've never really streamed since. It's just so difficult to stream and get into that business. It's getting recognised in streaming. It's seriously difficult. Very difficult. Dream job was being a pilot, but I'll read that in a sec. Want to get my PPL at some stage. That's what I'm saving for. Yeah, go for it. That's what my goal was to start with. I always wanted to be a pilot, but I never thought I'd have the money to do it. Very lucky that I do now. Oh, I've just knocked over. The rear steer's just knocked over a sign. That's lovely. Yeah. I didn't think I'd ever have the money, so my goal was, get a PPL. And then I bought a plane. And now I can afford to be a pilot, so I'm very grateful. Very grateful. And no, mummy and daddy did not pay for it at all. I don't come from a rich family. I understand a lot of pilots do though, when they're young. Yeah, my dream job was being a pilot, but with all this, there's no chance now. It used to be in the Air Cadets and went flying in the Grob. Vigilant, yeah, ETC was awesome. Yeah, it is great. I never went into the Cadets. I'm not really sure why. I've always been interested in aviation. From about 10 or 11, I wanted to be a pilot, but I never went into the Cadets. When are you doing a vid? I've got one coming up. Got a vlog coming up. I was explaining earlier to the others that I have my own route now, which I've had for the past like 7-8 months. It's just been the same route, so there's not a lot to really show. But I am going to make a vlog on it, and I also have some other ideas for videos. I'll probably do some like full drives, just kind of stick the camera on and just talk. Or just drive. Kind of like this, I guess. And just have a really relaxed attitude about it. Obviously, I also have flying videos coming up. You're not a Class 1 driver now? Yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. What do I drive in real life? Well, Morgan, go and have a look at the vlogs, mate. No, I drive a Range T, so it's nothing special, but I actually quite like the Range Ts. I mean, it's basically a Volvo. It just looks a bit different. Really, in reality. Got my Class 2 test soon, Ryan. Humphreys, good luck, mate. I hope that goes well. You can give Joe, who was in the chat, I don't know if he's still here. He's doing his CPC and his theory test tomorrow. Let's go give him some tips. He's fine with the theory stuff, but the I've got cat hair on my nose. Oh, she's on my lap at the minute. Yeah, he needs some tips because he's a bit scared that he's not going to get it. Huh. Drive a Renault T460. Yes, I drive a Renault T480. So get wrecked. Yeah, I don't mind the Range Ts. A lot of people don't really like them, but they're really easy to drive, as in reverse. They're really easy to reverse. They're not quite as comfortable on the motorway, say, as like a DAF. But DAFs can, I don't know why, but they're such a pain to reverse. Maybe I'm just not used to them. But we do have a few units that we've had for a little while, 70 plates. We've got 70 plate Range Ts now. They're coming in, which is really nice. We're getting our fleet replaced slowly. Is my truck 460 or 430? It's 480. It's 480. I'll take this one here. Surely that scraped. Come on, it's a low loader. That would have scraped, let's be honest. You still driving? Thank God, poor seagull. Yeah, poor thing. That was a moment. Made for a really good moment of a video, to be honest. I was quite chuffed with that. Poor guy though, he couldn't take off. He was just getting followed by a poor lot of, by a huge lorry. Poor guy. I feel bad for him. Passed the other two a couple of days ago. Mod 2 I'm stuck on. Yeah. Bloody hell! Look at the weather. It's got very miserable. Jeez. Very. Right. Oh, I turned the engine off by accident. And I accidentally pressed T on the car. No. Go back. There we go. Right, that's better. I can confirm, Ryan, he is not still there. By the way, Ryan Humphreys I'm talking to. He's not still there. I saw him on Sunday, and I'll show you. Well, it's funny that, actually, because I was there last Sunday, 5 days ago, and 3 seagulls were on that road in literally exact same spot as last time. It was almost like deja vu. Morgan, extra 200 newton meters of torque, basically evolved with different product. Yeah, basically is. They effectively are. Let's get this Oh wow, so that actually changes colours depending on how fast I have the wipers. I like them both chilling in one now. I bet you one. I bet you one. I've driven the yellow sport one. Oh, you've actually driven the yellow sport one. That's wicked. A few of the vloggers have tried that. Does it pop and bang? Does the exhaust pop and bang? Hey, thanks for all the videos. I wish I had more recently. I'll have my theory test and reviews. Yeah, I can only apologise. Look, I'm on my own route now, so I can't really upload the same route over and over again, can I? So it's really tough. I also need that work-life balance, but trust me, I have video ideas coming up. In fact, I've got 2 videos that I need to edit. They're flying videos. But yeah, 2 of those I need to edit. I've got a vlog I'm going to be recording next week. And I have some other ideas as well. So, and also I want to do some more lives, I want to build up a bit of a live, so maybe not be on Eurotruck and just chat, or maybe I would be on Eurotruck and chat at the same time. Depends what everyone else kind of likes. I don't mind this, to be honest, but the chat is obviously moving slowly. But if this was a regular thing and the chat was moving a bit quickly, might not be able to look at messages. So. Where's my trailer? So on the way back to England, yeah. Left it on the train. Imagine if uncoupling was that easy and clean in real life. God. Always getting dirty after doing some trunking. I like the sky. Oh yeah, they updated the sky textures later, didn't they? They look quite nice actually. At least it stopped raining as well. Where are you from? I'm from Hertfordshire. It's just north of London. Check on the old Google. I'm gonna wait there, Mr. Scanning Next Gen. Thank you. Apparently from what I've heard, the gearbox isn't the best in the Renault. To be honest, I beg to differ. Oh, sorry, I hit my mic. Don't know if that came through. I've found them better than the DAFs. I found them better than Mercs. I haven't driven. I have actually driven a Merc unit, but mostly Merc rigids when I was a spare driver. I always found them better just choosing the right gear. The DAFs were always just so slow to choose the right gear, or they'd choose a slightly too high gear, and if you're going up a hill, that would just end up screwing you over. I really don't think there's anything wrong with the Renault at all. Apart from it is just a little bit cheap on the inside, and I don't know. It's nice and clean on the outside though. which I do like. You can, we want you in Class 1 drive, please. Well, I will do that then. I'll think about that. Actually, that is one of the things I wanted to do. I want to do some driving sections. I want to do a vlog, but I also then want to do... Well, it have to be on the same route, obviously. But look, here and there I might go, look, hey, look, can I do a different route on this Thursday? You might be able to sort me out with one. Or I could just accept some overtime. Do a Saturday, get some extra money, and make a vlog. Which doesn't sound like a bad idea, does it? Do you like my job? But I don't think it's as good as most people make it out to be. It's a lot of stress and hassle. Yeah. Is that? Do you mean tramping in particular? Let's go this one. Or do you mean just HGV driving in particular? Or generally, I should say. There we go. The other reason I'm doing my class 1, class 2 in Oxfordshire. Actually, not that far away from me. Not at all. And that's good to hear. I'm glad, Ryan Humphreys. It's actually one of the reasons I started this channel. Because I wanted people to realise that you could do it at a young age. Never wanted a vid from you so much. God, I've got a fangirl here. It's for my signature. Autograph, I like, isn't it? Merc's gearbox is shocking. Yes, Morgan, I completely agree. Yeah. Daff and Merc never got on with those. Never got on with them at all. The only thing I do like about Mercedes is the noise it makes. I think it is the gearbox that makes the noise, isn't it? I'm not going to make the noise. Okay, fuck it, I will. Does this show on stream? No, it doesn't. Joe. Yeah, the Mercedes gearbox, I think yeah, the noise the Mercedes makes I actually like. I know you know it. I'm sure you know it. Kind of burr, burr. Something like that. Yeah, bar, bar, bar. Yeah. Exactly like that. You always know when they're coming, don't you? In a 6-speed rigid, it throws you through the window when changing to first. What's that? Is that Merc rigid? Right. Oh, the Renault. I've not found that. Maybe it depends on what weights you're carrying. Well, it will depend on what weight you're carrying, of course. Oh, the 12 speed ones are good, just the same as units. Yeah, okay, yeah. So obviously, yeah, our units are 12 speed. Okay, yeah, that's what you mean. It's a 6 speed instead of 12. Actually, one thing I do wish about the Range 2, I'm not sure if this is all manufacturers, but the cruise control, I hate the cruise control. The cruise control just doesn't keep on the number. You set 56 and it will go down to 55, 54. I know it doesn't really matter, but it is really annoying when you're trying to overtake someone. You overtake someone, you pull back in, and then you start going up a hill, and it just goes into E mode, into economic mode, and basically coasts until you're at 54, and then it decides to go for it, and you just piss off all the people behind you. It's infuriating. You know, the guy that you just overtaken is now up your ass. Not ideal. Yeah, it does. It spikes and drops. You can change it in the options. There's 3 settings, and the last setting is the one I always set it to. So if you set 56, it will go between 55 and 57. And the retarders on our units are really bad, actually. So it never goes 57. You'll see it creep up. But still, it will still not hold 55. It will still go to 55. Found the T-range lights are crap. I think candle lights are brighter and you have the 3 modes. Which lights? The exterior lights. I also find that the night heaters in the Range T don't start very quickly. If I stick the night heater on, it takes about 2 minutes to actually even start. Whereas in our DAFs that we've got, they pretty much start straight away. There you go, look, Ryan's just beat me to it. Night heaters are shocking. They really are. Absolutely shocking. Main being crap, can't see anything. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that. Also, they're always blowing. The bulbs are always blowing at our place. And I'm always having to defect it in the morning before I start. It's probably the most affected thing that I've done. Got a rest in 1 hour 49. We'll be able to get there. We'll be able to get there. Let's do that. Worst truck on the road, guys, in your opinion? See, I've never driven an Iveco, and I know that's the stereotype. So I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say what I've driven. And for me, it would have to be... There's a couple of different reasons, actually. But Merc, really uncomfortable. Really uncomfortable. The suspension was always really bad. And the steering was a bit heavy on the ones I've driven. But similarly, actually, not just the Mercs, but the old DAF CFs. Driven a few of those, didn't like those. CFs are nice, I think. Just if they're not looked after, they're horrific. They're horrific, absolutely horrific. Premium night heaters are much better, absolutely. Yeah, we used to have premiums, and I would pick a premium over a Range T every day. I loved the premiums. I just felt more homely as well. I don't know what it was. 39 quid for that, so lovely. Love the black. Love the black when taking off and putting on a trailer. You mean fifth wheel grease? Oh, black. Oh, I see. A black for like coupling up brakes, legs, airlines, clips, and kingpin. Yeah. See, I've never used that. I kind of learned it in a different way. I kind of just went direction. So if I was coupling up, I knew the first thing to do was kingpin. Or clip, obviously. You do the clean kingpin, you do your tug test after you've done this, sorted out the suspension, you know, don't damage your legs or anything. And then yeah, you know, you start on that side and you go around the left and do everything in kind of order. And in the opposite, the other way. Which I guess is what black is. But I just did it more visually. Renault Premiums are supposed to be unreliable, though my granddad used to drive, I don't know, a 2008 430. Yeah, I don't know, because I didn't drive them for very long before we got rid of them. So I didn't really notice much happening with them that went wrong. DAFs, they've always been unreliable to me. I've had clutches go. I've had airbags go. Suspension airbags. Honestly, the DAFs, the rigid DAFs we used to use were shocking. Absolutely shocking. I know I'm getting tired. You can start closing your eyes soon, aren't you, mate? It's like me in the morning sometimes. What would you say best class 2 job for a new driver? Depends what you're looking for. For me, I thought my job was a really good job to have. Because it was London, it was challenging, there was a lot of unloading as well, so I think multi-job was good for me. Now, not so much. I hate it. Which is why I have as few jobs as I possibly can. You know, I want an easy life. But yeah, getting the experience and just finding your feet and becoming confident is as quickly as you can, for me, was the most important thing. Anything like that, good. Yeah, best money, to be fair, it is. Yeah, going into London, doing the multi-drop stuff was good money. definitely. Anywhere in the southeast, you're more likely to get kind of better money. To be fair, of course, it's the typical London thing. XF105, good comfort, rubbish reliability. Isn't that what Luke C has? Well, he used to drive that, doesn't he? He drives a newer one now. DAF XF. Is it an XF? So yeah, I think it's an XF. But a newer generation one, isn't it? I'm still getting tired. Shut up. Put yourself through the crap to get the experience. Yeah, exactly. And then you'll work out. You'll just get a much more realistic idea on what the industry's like. There's no point sugarcoating it. You know, it's a job at the end of the day. But it's a nice job if you enjoy the driving, and if you don't mind being on your own. But yeah, put yourself through some crap. Then once you got a better job, you're much more grateful for it, in my opinion. What would you say best hour rate for me? Rate for me? Can I be looking at? God, I wouldn't have a clue. I wouldn't have a clue. Depends where you are. Depends where you are, what you're doing. As long as you're happy with the rate, I mean, that's the important thing. It's going to be different everywhere. Right, let's take this wide. Right, hazards on in the yard. There we are in Paris. Oh, you shit. It's around the back. Alright, we'll just spin it around here. Oxfordshire. Yeah, so it's southeast. Look, as long as you're happy with the rate, I mean, really, that's all. That's yeah. This might be about to go really badly because I can't actually go round this way. Ah, no, we've got a lot of space here. This is good. And the good thing about getting the crap job to start with is that you learn how to deal with people and you learn how to deal with your emotions. It sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? It doesn't really sound like something you'd think about. But you learn how to deal with having a shit day and customers that want you to have a shit day. Because there are some out there that really don't like lorry drivers, and I've come across a few. And I come across quite a lot that don't like me because I was young. So you have to be aware of that. You have to really be aware of that. Alright, here we are. Okay. Just spin this around. Should be good. Yep. Give that ETS no blindside, yeah. It's got exterior view. I actually find exterior view more difficult though. That's the thing. Like, exterior view reversing is the most difficult thing. Oh, look at that rear steer. That is so confusing. Can't actually see it. Oh, I've hit the trailer. That's great. Yeah, I agree with Ryan. Get your foot in the door. Just as long as you're happy with it, you know, you don't be working for pennies. So obviously that's never going to work for you. But, you know, equally, don't expect too much. Just be happy with it. Because it will be different everywhere. But at 30, you're not starting late. You're not starting late at all. God, why is this cute? Why is this rear steer so confusing? Can't deal with it. Can't deal with the rear steer. Too much. Give me a normal trailer. Okay, there we go, we got it. Finally. Oh, do you know what? Bugger it. That's fine. That's fine. Can't be dealing with that no more. So we're actually really far out of Paris. What else? We've got Liverpool, we've got Lyon. Let's do a Lyon. Yogurt. Yeah, go on then. Go on then, lad. That's what I want. Off you go. See you later, Transformers. Oh, bugger. Yeah, I'm getting tired, aren't I? Right, I'm going to go to sleep. It's a good job that came out, because I was about to accept that job. And, yeah, I would have run out of time on that, probably. Well, the best should be fine. Just take things slow and don't rush. Yeah, take things slow, don't rush, and just be confident that you know what you're doing, even when things go tits up. And by that I mean, when things go tits up, which they always do, but especially when you're new, just accept that that's actually kind of part of it. Oh, that's not the entrance. And don't judge yourself too much for it, because you learn from it. And then you don't do it next time. Just be confident in your ability. I'm not avoiding sleeping. I'm trying to find somewhere you can legally let me sleep. Come on. Passed first time, fingers crossed. Yeah, good. I passed class 2 first time. Class 1 didn't go so well first time. Everything was fine apart from a cyclist who decided to, well, he decided to let me go on a country lane and stop in the middle of the road. And I checked my mirror to overtake him literally just as he stopped. So I checked the mirror, looked back literally like a second later, and yeah, he stopped. So I got a little bit too close to him for the examiner's kind of level. He wasn't confident. So yeah, that's why that didn't work. Doesn't really matter though, does it? Not now anyway. Oh, wait, a Renault truck stealer. Okay, rest there. Ignore everyone else if they're taking their piss. I passed my class 1 on my first day. I went to an absolute crappy place full of truck drivers, and I just ignored them and just got out to look. Yeah, exactly. Doesn't really matter, does it? It's always best to check when you don't know the size of your vehicle yet. It's good to check anyway. Alright, we're back in Trade Orcs. Time to pick up our trailer. It's probably, actually, it might not even be here anymore. Nope, it's not. Run out. Lovely. Let's go with that one then. Oh. Okay. That's where I am. I'm there. Oh. Okay, just hadn't appeared, but it's still there. Mod 2 is like the CPC case studies. So they give you a case study and you have to answer like 6 questions on that one case study or something. Like John's going to Europe. Something like that. Got to go now, Young Trucker UK. Have a good night. Get started out at Tesco Skin ASAP. My Steam name is MM Morgan. Would like to get the skin? Yeah, I'll send you an ad. I'll screenshot that now. Oops. Screenshot that now. I'll get you on Steam. There you go. Screenshot it. Yeah. Night, Morgan. Have a good one, mate. Ah, we got another race to. It's like that extra. It's the extra long trailers. Gorgeous. Trucker Jono's been driving one of these lately. Very cool. Do like them a lot. I think I passed the mod 2 with 43 out of 50, if I remember correctly. Back in the day when I did it in 2017. I think that's right. So much faster now that we haven't got that big old transformer on. We've got 17 tons instead of 47. Quite a big difference. I find Class 1 driving easier than Class 2, and it's not like smaller width, I find. Yeah, I found Class 1 easier, really, and more fun. Really, because you could just turn around in much tighter areas. You know, Class 2 is like floating around. It's rough. It's just, I don't know. It's just, you'd have to do a 3-point turn all the time, at least once a day. In an Arctic, you turn around on the spot. Yeah, much preferred Class 1 than I did Class 2. And you get a bed as well, so if you do need a nap, go for it. I wonder if there's any snacks in the fridge. I'm feeling peckish. Want some food? Oh, you bastard. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, that wasn't ideal, was it? No, there's going to be a constant stream of vehicles coming past. Oh, okay, cheers, mate. We're not doing the diversion. We're just gonna keep going. I'm not gonna waste my time doing that. I think that's gonna send me around the bloody neighbourhood. would say do class 2 driving for 6 months to a year and go class 1. I would say that because hello mate. I would say do class 2 for a little while before class 1, just as a way to as insurance, I guess, to make sure you actually like the job. That's what I did anyway, because I went into it never have done, never did transport before. So I went for my class 2, and I thought, well, I don't want to spend double the training cost. I didn't want to spend $3,000 and then not to actually like it, or not to get a job. So I wanted to try it out, and that's what I did. There you go. It worked out. So, I mean, if you're confident, then I guess go for it. But I didn't want to take that risk. I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure, me personally. I think you're probably right that it would be daunting. I think. I'm not really sure. It just reminds me of the Tonkers we used to have. They're called Tonka trailers. So they'd basically be units that would just permanently be linked up to a Tonka. And it's basically 2 axles on the trailer, but it's like a really short, it's like a 9-meter trailer or something. Very small. You would turn, when you were reversing, you'd turn a tiny little bit and it would just bend, just completely. They were a pain in the ass, but they were some of my favourite lorries to drive. Over 5,000 for class 2 and class 1. Ooh. That's not a broker, is it? Got a bad reputation there. It's about $3,000 all in, I think, for me. Maybe 2,800, something like that. Urban trailer, that's it, yeah. Chasing your arm on them, yeah, I know. Yeah, well, see, it's an urban trailer. Oh shit, it's this one. There we go. It's an urban. We call urban trailers the 11-meter trailers we have. 2 axles at the back. Chasing your ass. Oh, there you go. That's it. That makes more sense. Yeah. The urban trailers are the 11-meter ones we have, which are dual axle at the back. And the Tonkas were also dual axle, but they were shorter. Literally, the trailer wheels were about a meter behind the back wheels of the unit. That's how small this trailer was. Class 2 and Mod 4 costing 1,240. Or is that 240 with a typo? But then that's your class 2. I'm guessing that means 1,240. 1,240 pounds. So yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, our turn. Start of toll road. Go on, get out of my way. Thank you. Number 1 isn't working, you're right, yeah. That's a good alternative though, I respect that. It works quite well. That's interesting actually, because you've been saying class 2 with the number, but class 2, correction, class 1. You've been saying that with letters. I didn't pick up on that. It's quite good. lot of people at my place said, headboard height is incorrect, 4.2 based on 1250. Let's go to high, says, yeah. Ooh, wasn't paying attention, I was reading chat. I mean, who stops on a motorway to let someone out? Come on, the AI in this game is shocking. When you're next at work, I'm at work on Sunday. Back to work on Sunday. For my normal week. Normal Sunday, normal week. Yeah, I always, I'm just really careful with it. Look, if it's within a couple of inches, I will, I'll slow right down. And I might even just stick my head out the window just to make sure it's going to go through. Just in case. But what I actually also do is on the sat-nav, if I use the sat-nav for like a new route or if I'm doing a random drop somewhere, my sat-nav is actually set to be slightly higher than what my actual combination is on, in the cab. Again, just as a precaution, because I'd rather not run into a bridge. Absolutely, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what I do, Ryan. Do you go with trailer height as well? What do you mean? I mean, I guess we already know what we know because we have all the same trailers and all the same units. We know how high everything is. So, like for example, I know that pretty much all of our combinations are 13'6", and the DAFs are 13'9". I think the DAFs are. We only have a few of those, so I don't really drive those. But the Renaults, yeah, 13'6". So I know that's the height of them anyway. Oops. Must have massive balls because I would never get in that plane. Do you mean my plane? I love it. It's great. It's my passion. It can be difficult to fly when there's lots of wind, though. Wind. No autopilot to help. You said a 4.2 trailer to 4.3 or 14'6", right? Yeah, I see. I mean, that's effectively what I do. Yeah, effectively. I can't remember what I have it set to. Well, whatever 13'6" is in meters, because I converted it, and then I plus 20 centimeters on. 20 centimeters seems quite a lot. That can't be right. It must be 10 centimeters. It's in the sat nav. I have to check. I haven't used the sat nav for so long though, because I'm on my route, so I just know where I'm going. Never have to touch them. God wants me to fly, he gives me wings. Last time checked, didn't have wings. No, that's true. That is very true. But God never well, I mean, I don't believe in God, but, you know, God never wanted us to travel at 56 miles an hour down a road. I got you there, didn't I? Yeah, it's 4.14. What I think I did is set to 4.2. Just give me that little bit of leeway, just to round it up. Still haven't been on the train. Oh no, we're going to Lyon. I thought we were going to Liverpool for some reason. This makes a lot more sense. Why there's only 133 miles left. Not as far to full, no. Not far to full at all, but lots of incompetent drivers. Not so many incompetent pilots, but there are a few. Give you that. Whatever you're comfortable with, exactly. Exactly, and always take it slow, so just in case. I don't want to be another statistic on the news saying, oh, lorry driver's done this. Because of course we're all villainized, aren't we? Anyone been out to the pub yet? Or is it just me? Honestly, I thought I was going to be at the pub, but no. Haven't been. I can't believe it. Too busy working and studying. Although I haven't studied today, but I did go flying today, so I think that kind of counts. Pray you're always safe, bro, in air or on the road. I appreciate that, Ryan. Thanks, mate. Luke and AK47, how you doing, mate? Missing all the driving vids. Yeah, I've got one planned, at least. And I've got other videos planned as well. So you'll be seeing more of me in the near future, especially over the summer, as we're coming into the summer. Go out and do a bit more. But yeah, I've got a vlog coming out that I'll be recording next week and editing that. So that might be out in a couple of weeks' time, let's say. Depends when I record it. If I record it on Monday, then it'll probably be out by Friday. If I record it Wednesday, Thursday, it'll probably be out the next week. Maybe Friday next week. How's the flying going as well? Yeah, really well. I haven't barely flown, as you can imagine, in the last year. I only just got enough hours to actually revalidate my single engine prop rating. So, but that is all done. So I'm legal to fly. Went flying today, first time in, well, I last flew in February, but just did one flight, so I did one landing, you know. It's not a lot. But I just went up to do some circuits just to practice. And the weather was lovely. The wind was pretty good. The only problem was that Elstree was using runway 08 because of the wind direction. So we were all coming in over the trees and over the reservoir. And the wind was so choppy, so choppy. You will see that in a video because I recorded all that. So that's all. I've almost finished editing that. I banged it out today, absolutely banged it out. Nice little video of me doing some circuits. I know it's not trucking, but I hope you guys are interested in it because it's not something that this channel is. I want to do what I want to do. I don't want to just be limited to one thing or another. But obviously I do want to do what people want to see as well. Just to make videos for entertainment. But yeah, flying videos on the way, lorry videos also on the way. And I've got plenty of ideas. So make sure you take your card, so don't take cash. Who doesn't take cash? I must have forgotten something. Flying okay, but I'm more interested in driving though I do watch flying. Yeah, I get that. There will be people that do enjoy driving more. Completely understand that. Which is part of the reason why I want to keep doing both. I want to be in both areas, ideally. It's just nice to have a little community of everyone, isn't it? Really, bring the two worlds together slightly, a little bit closer. How much it costs you to fly Mars? How much is one flight? So for my aircraft, which I obviously, well, that cost me £150 a month for like maintenance and insurance and things like that, and hangarage as well to pay for our parking spot, the aerodrome. Yeah, that's £150 a month, and then it's £120 an hour. So you go up for an hour, it's 120 quid. That includes fuel and paying for the wear and tear and stuff like that. So. Oh, pubs, yeah. Yeah, I don't carry cash anyway. I do sometimes. For my birthday a little while ago, my parents decided to give me some cash, so I do have some cash. But really, I just avoid it. I find it more annoying. It's more of a nuisance. So yeah, no worries on that. When I go to the pub, I'll be straight on that. I wouldn't worry about the cash. More roadworks, bloody hell. It's just lockdown, isn't it? I'm just gonna fly around. I know this is actually an illegal maneuver. Well, technically it's not, 'cause it's down to 2 lanes. But you know, let's do it anyway. Okie dokie. Alright, we're 47 minutes away. It's obviously not 47 minutes in real time. I used to wish that this game wasn't like time compressed like that. 129 quid! Jesus. What's going on? Yeah, I used to wish it wasn't time compressed and more realistic. But now I'm glad. I mean, I think you can drive the whole map, like with pro mods. I think you can drive that from one side of the map to the other in about 3 hours or something. Still at home with your mum and dad. I'm home with my parents again. I wasn't, but I'm back again. Relationship broke down, so yeah. In the middle of buying a house as well, but she decided there was nothing good about a relationship anymore. So all of that ended up happening, and then yeah, we ended up not getting a flat. So now I'm here for God knows how long. But it's fine. It's for the best anyway. For the best. I'm not on bad terms or anything like that. It's all good. I'm just working. I'm studying. You know, this time next year I'm gonna start my practical training for the pilot's license. Hopefully another year, and then I'll have a job. But to be honest, I will probably end up moving out before then and finding another way to pay for my pilot training. I'll probably have to borrow some money from the bank or something. Because now that I have lived away, it feels weird coming back, and I don't want to come back. Absolutely do not want to come back. I mean, the kind of position that I'm in is that just no other person would still be living at home. But circumstances, you know, I want to be a pilot, so that's what takes precedent. Because right now, that's what I've got to afford. I have to be able to pay for it. Sorry to hear your missus is a loss. Any woman would be lucky to have you. Oh, thanks, Robert. That's really good. That's really good. Yeah, well. One day. Alright, Mr. Daff, you gonna let me back in? Because I need to turn right at this next junction. Is there such a thing as an 8-hour shift job trucking or not? I used to do 8 hours a day. That was when I was a spare driver. Depends what you're doing. If you're doing something like tramping, you know, long distance stuff, you're never ever going to get an 8-hour day. Let's be honest, never. Oops, hit my mic again. Apologise. But doing what I was doing, which was London work, meant that I could have short days. And because I was a spare driver, I was just covering for people that couldn't do their routes or extra deliveries that needed to be done. So yeah, I was doing 8 hours a day. Every Sunday, I do 7.5. That's as a favour because I asked to be able to have a 7.5 hour day on a Sunday, because during the week I do more hours. So yeah, they're all out there, but you're probably more likely to work longer hours. Does the cost just add up in hours to become a pilot, or training how much all in? All in is about from literally zero. Obviously, look, now I have a private pilot's license, so obviously that I don't have to pay that. I've done most of my exams, so I don't have to pay for most of that. Night rating I've done, so I can fly at night. Most of my hour building is done. There's still a CPL, ME, IR, MCC, APS, or a JOC, and a type rating to go. Got a long way to go. Just kill me now, please. It's about £65,000 all in. Depends how you do it. If you do an integrated course or a modular, but yeah, 65. It's expensive, definitely. I don't even know how much I've spent. I need to check. Well, I don't need to check. I would have to check it. Literally, all the money I earn at my job pretty much goes towards it. Alright, there's another one done. Look at that, we're getting some money. How much money have we got now? 221. Can we pay off that loan? It's 294. Okay. Yeah, I need to get pro mods working again though, don't I? Look at that map. Shocking. I think you have all of that. You've got Russia. Oh, there is Russia actually. Well, this looks like pro mods. You've got all of that stuff. No, this isn't pro mods. No, it's not. This is all part of it. Because I've been up here. Like, do you see how this... Oh, no. Yeah, like, do you see how this is... This is all coloured in here. That I've been there. When obviously I haven't. Not on the default map, anyway. But yeah, there's actually loads of it. Like, look, what's that? Why is that? Like, even just that. It's so strange. Right, I think that's it for driving. I think I'll just chill out for a bit. I'll stay in the chat. We'll go back to my other screen, which I really liked. Boom. It's more of a chilled out screen. And I'll just get on my phone for a bit. $65. Holy cow! Indeed. I know. It's shocking. Very shocking. Sorry, fall over when you said that, and I ain't paying. I know. Most people don't. Where am I going to put this? Like, if I put it that far away, it's really quiet that far away. If I put it this far away, oops, knocking my stuff over. That's so quiet. And that's so loud. I haven't quite mastered this yet. I did move. I used to have my mic coming over the screen, but it kind of blocked it. But like this, I can have it like this, and I can still see everything. Or the monitors, and I can be really close, so it sounds better. Look on it. It says there's a lady in the pipeline. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. No, definitely not. Is it because I was texting? It's actually just my mate. No girls. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. No. No. Not really. So, oh yeah, look. So before, I've only vlogged with one GoPro, but now, I have two. And they're both on mounts. I've also got a head mount. So yeah, I'm a proper vlogger now. Look at that. Couple of GoPros there. Evening, Mark. How you doing, my friend? You've joined on the late side. We're just doing some driving on Eurotrunk. I'll let you off though. Yeah, this time, Ryan. I'll let you know if that changes. When my mate said, I can't see. He said, I can be a girl. No thanks. William, hello mate. Good morning from Australia. Wow. I mean, technically it's morning here. It's 20 minutes past midnight. Got you there, didn't I? All right, Michael. How's it going? Hi from Scotland. Somewhere a bit closer closer to home. Not Australia. Yeah, how you doing? Good morning to you as well. Cheers for coming, Ryan. Have a great one, mate. Have a good night. And safe drive tomorrow. Are you from Manchester? No. Do I sound like I'm from Manchester? That's great. No. I'm from down south. Toot south. Not the toot north. Wow, that is late. It's 9:25 a.m. here. Yeah, I'm glad it's not 9:25 a.m. It'd be very late for bed if it was. Yeah, watch most of your vids. You can call me Mike. I'm getting my mum calls me Michael. Is that when you've done something bad, getting told off? Michael. Well, I want to say Schumacher because SCH, but Michael Schumacher. Get back in that car. Yeah, I'll call you Mike. Thanks for watching the vids, though. I appreciate that. I've had a lot of work into those. Although it's been a while since I've done one. They'll come back. I've got one coming next week or the week after, and it's a vlog. I'm sure you have. Mike, I get called Michael Jordan all the time. all the time. Michael Jordan. I know what it is, but all the Eastern Europeans, I'm not racist. I don't care. But all the Eastern European, most. Okay, most. Not all. Always say, oh, like Jordan, like Michael Jordan. It's like, well, yeah, but also no, because my name's spelled differently. So, it's not quite the same. But good try. Now, there's a couple of Polish guys that do the unloading at the farm. I could do do the loading at the farm. I do a collection at. And they've been teaching me some Polish words. And I know some of the rude ones, but they're teaching me some normal ones, you know. No way the way you speak is like a royal, very, 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 very posh. Come on. I'm not posh, am I? What are you up to now, Ryan? Just chatting. I'm just chilling. I'm not driving anymore. I'm just chilling. And that's basically it. It's late. Might get a snack in a minute. If you don't mind me eating whilst I'm on stream. Joey the Ho is back in the chat. Got something in my throat. See, isn't that great? I can cough away from the mic and it goes away. Doesn't sound so loud. I really want to do full HGV training. I mean, I will be, but been waiting on the worst of the lockdown to ease off. Yeah, well, Mike, it seems to be happening. Seems to be happening. So hopefully you'll be on that soon. TV beer. Not a big fan of beer. Bit more of a woman. Cider drinker. No, none of the really fruity stuff. Still was like in my throat. Let me get a drink. Give me 2 minutes. Not even that. Give me 20 seconds. I'll be back. Told you I'd be quick. Yeah, I'm not a beer drinker, I'm a cider drinker, me personally. Not the fruity stuff. I like Aspels. Aspels is nice. It's like apple cider, but it's not sweet. It's like quite dry, which is I like a lot more. But beer just makes me want to be sick. It's like spirits. I used to drink spirits when I was like 18. These days, no. Mike, what's your favourite? What's your favourite cider? Aspels. Henry Weston. Do like a bit of Henry Weston. Oh, there was one. That's what I had at the pub. They had it on tap. Oh, Scrumpy Jack's is nice. To be honest, I like all ciders. Yeah, exactly. That's really funny, Mike. You literally just said that as I said. I like all ciders. I mean, they're mostly the same, aren't they? What else you on that Stitch Apo thing? You have to put that by me again, Ryan. I don't know what you mean. Ain't too fussy as long as it ain't too sweet, sickly. Yeah, I agree. My dad used to drink. My throat's getting not dry, but I feel like there's something in my throat. One of the nicest people I know. Love his vid, love what he does, love his voice. Wait, think it's turning me on, llama. I think that's what he said. Date to my daughter. Now, Ryan. Now. Took a Bulmer's pear cider. Ugh, I really can't speak. A Bulmer's pear cider. There you go, because it's refreshing, but not Copperberg. Way too sickly. I agree. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, my father used to drink Copperberg. And like Recorderlick. I agree. Way too sweet and sickly. Didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. What do you think of this music, guys? I've literally just been playing the Lo-Fi Beats Spotify playlist. 600 songs, 22 hours. It's a playlist I follow. Very nice. I actually really like it because it's like you can stick it on and it just plays. You don't have to worry about it because it's all the same kind of thing, which I just really quite like. But I feel like it's something that everyone can enjoy, rather than what just one person enjoys. Because I guess the kind of music I listen to is like, I don't know, it's quite a range. Let me see, this band who I've been listening to for years, what kind of genre are they? Like indie or? M83 Cinematic. Let's have a look. I'm gonna. Oh, it's for Epic. Yeah, I've seen these on YouTube, I think. Insurgent, seen that. Divergent, seen that. Tron, I mean, I know what that is, but I haven't seen it. Oblivion, haven't seen that. Fault Not Stars, that's Lady Gaga. It's not Brad Pitt, is it? It's not Brad Pitt. I think it might. Maybe it is, actually. Definitely Lady Gaga. 22 Jump Street, seen that. Cloud Atlas, no. You in the Night, no. Rust and Bone, no. Black Heaven and more. No, haven't seen this. See adverts for Class 2 week. Calls for passing guaranteed job up. So true. Guaranteed job, if you see that, no. Not true. They're not going to guarantee you a job. Unless they are the actual company. You know, like it's like Eddie Stobart saying, look, we guarantee you get a job with us if if you pass with us. And you need to get that in writing. But no, 99% of the time, absolutely not. I wouldn't trust it with a barge pole. Because they will never guarantee you a job. What if another pandemic happens? And everything goes into shutdown? Not going to guarantee you a job then, are they? Do you know M83 is made in Chelsea opening song? Do you know, that's really funny because I don't know M83, although I've heard of them when I've seen like cinematic videos on YouTube, or like cinematic music. Made in Chelsea, obviously I know what that is. I've never seen it, but for some reason it's all over my Facebook, like loads of clips from recent episodes and stuff, and I don't know, I just end up watching them. It's actually embarrassing. I can't believe I actually watched them. It's shocking. Don't hit your mic. But it's just like addictive. I keep watching them. Some of them just make me cringe. What am I doing? I'm watching Made in Chelsea. Oh god. I'm guessing, Mike, you watch Made in Chelsea. If you know that. I've got the cats over there. There's one on the cat tree. One on the sofa, just chilling out right now. Sleepy times. It's very late. They're good, but the cinematic plays for them on Spotify is good. Worth letting it play through. How about we stick one on? I'm just going to click play. Stick a few of these on. Why not? Then we'll end the stream after a couple of these, I reckon. Get to bed. Might do another stream tomorrow. Might make an announcement for it, see if there's any more people that will come along. But yeah, I just thought, you know what? Fuck it, let's just do a stream. Never done it before. But actually, we've been streaming for literally just over 2 hours. 2 hours, 1 minute. And it's been quite fun. I quite enjoyed it. I will have to do it again, 100%. And we've been pretty much like consistently at like 8 viewers the whole time. Down at 6 at the minute, but 242 people have viewed the stream. Truckers MP stream could do that, absolutely. What I actually quite enjoy is just sitting here talking with like all the so you've got the ring that says Young Trucker UK live stream, which I think is cool, and then the picture in the background of the lorry. I just think it looks quite nice. It's just nice to chat like that. But yeah, absolutely, Truckers MP stream would be good to go. Good to do with pro mods, which we'll have to sort out. But yeah, might be something interesting to do. Quick question: if I go studio mode, game, no, okay, yeah, I see. Okay, yeah, I see. Never mind. Watched it years ago, hardly watch TV now. Yeah, me neither. There's a TV next to me right now that my family used to use. Hasn't been used for about 4 years. It's not even it's not connected to like a Freeview or a Sky or anything. Anything with that playlist is I can end up falling asleep to it. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I've been watching a podcast lately. I watched The Sidemen on YouTube. I know, quite basic bitch to watch thing to watch, right? But it's very good because it's like mates just kind of playing games and making up their own things and stuff. It's good fun. But one of them does a like a podcast with another guy, and they get some guests on, and they just talk about random things, literally random things, completely. And I've just been really enjoying it. It's great at night when I'm just going to bed, and you know, I just stick the podcast on. It's called the What's Good podcast. It's great because it's nothing heavy, and I'm used to listening to LBC all day, radio station, and it's just like talking about Brexit all the time and talking about all of that good stuff, and it's just it gets depressing after a while. So yeah, it's nice to have something else. Joe Rogan, heard of him? Haven't seen him though, but I have heard of him. So what song? Where is this from? Mike, do you know which one? This is called "Feelings" by M83. Which movie is that from? Yeah, some amazing guess. Let's have a look. Let's check him out. Joe Rogan. Do I recognize him? Oh, he's very rich. 100 million he's worth. Elon Musk, Mike Tyson. Wow. Yeah, okay, he is big. Oh, and he's on the commentary table for UFC. I don't watch UFC, but I've just seen that in the news. Okay, they're not from movies. It's just that it said here that a collection of M83's most epic productions, including tracks from Insurgent, Divergent, Oblivion, Tron, XX, etc, etc. Some are, but not many. Okay, right. So some of these, maybe. Oh, it actually says this one's from Insurgent. This one's from Divergent, Oblivion, Tron. Yeah, so it does actually say that. It does say. Even Top Gear use it. Wow. How many monthly listeners do they have? Oh, they've only got 761 followers. Yeah, so they're obviously like really small. Clearly big impact. It's not even like an official page or anything. Crazy. So yeah, anyway, whilst the song is playing out, we'll end the stream here. I just want to say thanks. First stream, thought why not? So yeah, no, all you guys, thanks for popping along, and probably do this another time, I think. So maybe tomorrow, maybe not tomorrow. We'll have to see. But yeah, videos coming, vlogs coming. HGV videos and vlogs coming, as well as aviation coming. If you like both, then that's even better. But yeah. Anyway. On that note. It's all good. We're done. Thanks very much. See you guys later. Bye.